From 30,000 feet above, the South China Sea appears peaceful. Soft blue waters, scattered reefs, quiet islands. But this calmness hides the most explosive military rivalry in Asia today. Every time a Philippine FA-50 patrols disputed airspace, there is a real chance it will meet a Chinese J-11, J-16, or even a stealth J-20. And in that very moment, one miscalculation, one wrong radio call could trigger a confrontation no one wants. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is not a comedy. This is air dominance, and the stakes are dangerously real. Introduction: why this showdown matters. The Philippines and China are locked in a geopolitical struggle involving sovereignty, sea lanes, military access, and national pride. But the real flashpoint? Air power. Whichever nation controls the skies controls the sea, and whichever nation controls the sea controls the future of the Indo-Pacific. The question is not just who has better jets. The real question is, can the Philippines defend its airspace against a superpower? And how far is China willing to go to secure dominance in the region? Let's break down the reality, without hype, without fear-mongering, but also without sugarcoating. Chapter 1. China's Air Force, a giant in the sky. China's People's Liberation Army Air Force, or PLAAF, is one of the top 3 in the world, with over 2,500 aircraft and rapidly advancing technology. Key Chinese aircraft in a Philippine-China conflict. J-11B, the Workhorse Interceptor. Reverse-engineered from the Su-27. Long-range, high-speed patrol capability. Often deployed in South China Sea airspace. Carries long-range PL-15 missiles. J-16, China's true fighter-bomber beast. Comparable to the F-15E Strike Eagle. Advanced radar. Long endurance. Supports electronic warfare. Can carry anti-ship missiles. J-10C, agile, modern, and dangerous. AESA radar. Excellent maneuverability. China's most exported fighter. J-20 Mighty Dragon, the stealth factor. China occasionally deploys J-20s near the Philippines as a show of force. What makes the J-20 dangerous isn't just stealth, it's AESA radar, supercruise, and long-range PL-15 missiles that outrange most Philippine weapons. Chapter 2. The Philippines, small but evolving Air Force. The Philippine Air Force, or PAF, has historically been focused on internal security, insurgency, but not air superiority. But that era is ending. The Philippines has awakened to the reality that without modern fighter jets, you don't have a modern military. Current Philippine combat aircraft. FA-50PH, the Fighting Falcon Light. A light multi-role fighter. Fast, agile, and reliable. But limited radar. Limited missile range. No long-range air-to-air capability. The FA-50 can handle patrols and light engagements, but it cannot match China's frontline fighters in range, missile power, or radar sophistication. The game-changer options. The Philippines is choosing between F-16 Block 70, best radar in its price class, combat proven, compatible with U.S. weapons, strong BVR missile capability, or Gripen C or D or E, cheaper to maintain, excellent radar, high uptime, designed for small air forces needing efficiency. Either of these would dramatically change PAF's defense capability. Chapter 3. Missile Matchup, the real decider. Dogfights look cool on YouTube, but real air combat today? It's decided before pilots ever see each other. China's missiles. PL-15 up to 200 to 300 kilometers range. PL-10 Advanced Short-Range IR Missile. YJ anti-ship missiles on J-16 and J-11. Philippine missiles. Currently, none with long-range BVR capability for the FA-50. This is the biggest weakness. If FA-50 meets J-16 at long range, the Chinese pilot fires first. And in air combat, firing first usually means winning first.
Chapter 4. Radar War. Who sees first? Radar is the eyes of a fighter jet, and in a China-Philippine showdown, China's radar advantage. AESA radars on J-10C, J-16, J-20. Longer detection range. Strong electronic warfare support. Networked radar coverage from artificial islands. Philippines radar situation. FA-50 radar is outdated. Limited detection range. No advanced electronic warfare capability. When one side sees the other 40 kilometers earlier, that side wins. Chapter 5. Geography, the Philippines' secret weapon. Despite China's massive advantage, the Philippines has something crucial: geography. The Philippines sits right beside the contested area. China must operate from faraway air bases or carriers. Advantages for the Philippines: shorter flight times, more patrol endurance, ability to refuel quickly, easier coordination with U.S. forces. China's fighter jets can get to the region, but they cannot stay there as long without tankers or carriers. Chapter 6. The U.S. factor, the game changer. This is where things get interesting. Under EDCA, the U.S. military has access to Philippine bases, meaning U.S. fighter jets, U.S. surveillance planes, U.S. missile defense, U.S. naval support, all operate near the South China Sea. A Philippines-China air confrontation will never be Philippines alone, and China knows this. This is why China uses gray zone tactics. Laser incidents, water cannon, near-miss intercepts. China wants pressure without provoking U.S. involvement. So what's the reality check? 1. Can Philippine FA-50s beat Chinese fighters? Not in a full-scale fight. 2. Does the Philippines have a chance with upgraded jets like F-16 or Gripen? Yes, a strong chance. 3. Would China risk a war with a U.S. defense treaty country? Highly unlikely. 4. Is air combat between the two nations a comedy? Absolutely not. It is one of the highest stakes geopolitical risks in Asia. Conclusion: why this really matters. The Philippines versus China air dominance rivalry is not about who wins a dogfight. It is about national sovereignty, control of sea routes, military modernization, regional power balance, international alliances, the future of the Indo-Pacific. This is not a comedy. This is the front line of Asia's most dangerous power struggle. And the decisions both nations make in the next 5 years will determine whether the skies stay peaceful or become the spark of the next great conflict.